Hello everyone, we're going to go over withdrawals on the T7X platform. So first things first, we have two different options. We can do it via crypto withdrawals or via fiat. Okay, first things we're going to go through is how to do with crypto withdrawal. So you're going to go to your wallet section in the T7X account. And you're going to go down to all of the other cryptos listed. We're going to go through how to do USDC. So as you can see the little mark right there, a little symbol, you're going to click that. That's for sending. As soon as you click that, you're going to see for USD specifically, USDC, and you're going to see send, as that's what we clicked on. And then there's two different options. There's the send to an external wallet and send to an email address. So the email address means that you can send it to a fellow uh, friend that has an account on T7X. All you have to do is input their email and input the amount that you're going to send to them, and then you click send. For external wallet, you need to first, you need to have the external address that you're going to send funds to. Make sure that if it's, say, for example, Ethereum address or Ethereum you're going to be sending, it's to an Ethereum address. The same for USDC. Make sure that if it's USDC on Ethereum, it's to an Ethereum address. For USDC on Base, you make sure that's to a Base address. And then you can include a comment, don't have to. That's not essential. The only thing is that you need to have is the external address and then the amount that you're going to send. So once you do that, you're going to click send. Now you will be getting an email when you request a withdrawal. At this point, to your email, you need to be able to confirm withdraw. So this is the link you need to click. Once your once you confirmed the withdrawal, it'll process. So it's kind of like a two-step withdrawal process on the user side to where you get to confirm to make sure that it's you, that that's what you wanted to withdraw. And then it will proceed. So now we're going to go to the next stage. I'm going to go back to this part. As I said, we just went through the crypto withdrawals and how that works. Then we're going to go through how you withdraw fiat. So we're going to go back to the the wallet section, and you're going to click fund with fiat. So we're going to go back to that link, which will then take us here. Now, if you haven't used fund with fiat option, so if you haven't deposited any, transferred any funds or anything like that, then there will be a KYC process that you need to go through an agreement associated with our partner Bridge. Now, this is required in order to be able to use their services for converting to fiat, and vice versa. So when we get to this part and you've already completed your KYC, we are going to click transfer out. Remember, we're going over the withdrawals. So this means that you're going to be converting, you're going to take your crypto and you're going to get USD into your bank. So we're going to go through this whole process. So we're going to click transfer out. We are going to designate the destination payment rail. So we're going to receive the USD back into our bank account via ACH or wire, or for our SEPA for our European friends. And then we're going to indicate the amount that we're going to get sent to our bank. And then external account is where we're going to tell them where our bank is at. Where are we going to send it to? There's two different options. There's create a new external account. In other words, you're going to be manually inputting your bank's information, as well as your routing number and your account number, or you're going to do connected via Plaid. So there's two different options. And just to clarify what transfer out is, what it's going to be doing is taking your USDC base, and it's going to be USDC base, and it's going to convert to USD. It says unknown here, but it's USDC base. So we're going to go through these two different options. As I mentioned, this is the manual part. We're going to put the bank name, your name for the account holder name, the name that's on the accounts, the account number, routing number, and then the address for the bank. And you're going to click submit. So now the other option is Plaid. I already have used Plaid before for another service, so I already had an account. If you have never used Plaid before, it will require a little bit of information about yourself to be able to use them, such as your name, I believe your address, as well as your phone number. And since I've already used it, I already got to put I got to put my phone number in, and then it provided me a code, which I did provide. And then now it shows all the other banks and other institutions that you can then connect to. So how this works is you click your designated bank, you can search. There's a whole bunch of different other options, and then you will log in via a pop-up window to your bank. And you're going to then see here that it's going to link to your account using Bridge Ventures. So as you can see here, it's not going to be moving anything. All it is going to be showing and collecting the data. So your bank's going to be here, the recipient's going to be here, and there's going to be a middleman, which is Plaid. So as you can see down here, they tell you that they won't be accessing your username, your password, or your full account numbers. It'll just be providing the data, and then you can choose to unlink at any time. But in order to use Plaid, you're going to have to agree to this for connecting to your bank. Now, if you choose to use Plaid, then you'll be able to see if you've gone through the whole process, and it'll show, yeah, you've connected to Plaid successfully, which is what you want. Now, at this stage, well, again, for this one, I indicated ACH, and then I'll indicate the amount after, but after you finish Plaid, right here, you have completed it successfully, or you've manually inputted it, it will show as another alternative account for the external account. So again, you can add a new external account or you can connect via Plaid. Those two will always be there. Any other ones that you choose to add on to, they'll be additionally up here. So for mine, it was Chase, my name, and then it was USD, indicating that that's what will be sent to my bank. So I'm going to input the destination rail, ACH or wire, the amount that you're wanting to send to your bank, and then you use those other two options to provide an external account, writing them to where they're going to send the funds to. So how they're going to do it, how much, and where they're going to send it to. So you're going to click submit, and then this will pop up. You're going to confirm the transfer out. You're going to click confirm. And it'll show the transfer has been successfully created. In other words, it'll pop up right here. I blurred out this one, but it'll show up right here, and it'll correctly show that it is successful. So this process for now being able to move the funds, we're going to go through how this works because there's like 2 steps that you need to do. So you're going to be moving your USDC via Base blockchain from your T7X account. That's where you're going to be sending the funds from. So just like we walked through, or for sending funds, specifically USDC, you're going to do USDC, you're going to click send, you're going to indicate the external address. For this one specifically, you're going to indicate the base blockchain. So an external base address. And then this is going to pop up. So the external address you're going to be sending to the address that is in the fund account, which will show up the next side. But you're going to copy and paste that address in here. This is the address that you have control over that you used and created when you did the T7X onboarding. This is where you're going to make sure that you are going to approve this movement from your account. The next step, not this one. Make sure you know which device you completed your onboarding with, because that device has the PIN, the password, the fingerprint, however your laptop decides to do it, or your device that's saved to be able to approve the transaction. So that's the next step. But the point is, you need to be able to have your USDC, a base address. You're going to be copying and pasting the said address that I'll show you in the next slide right here for the external address. And then the amount needs to match the transfer amount that you said you were going to send to your bank. So copy and paste the address that I'll show you in the next slide. You're going to indicate the amount that you said that you transfer out to your bank, and then you click send. That's from within T7X portal, your trading account. Now, the next stage. This is the address that you're going to copy and paste up here on the right-hand side. That'll be where you're going to send over here. So you can view it. You can unclick things. You can view the whole thing and copy and paste it. And then once you sent the funds from T7X to this address, it will show up in your wallet balance. Now this has been changed to where it's not US dollar. That's confusing. It's USDC. So it shows in the next slide. As you can see, it's changed to USDC. So it's 6 USDC right now in the wallet balance. I had created the transfer out, so it's right now awaiting funds still. And since we've moved the funds from T7X to this address right here, it'll show up in that balance, the wallet balance within the Fund via Fiat portal. Now, so we have the wallet balance. We have this transfer out. Now we're going to have to send the funds to this deposit address. So this deposit address is looking for funds that are matching this amount coming from your address. So what you're going to do is you're going to click withdraw, and it's going to pop up, and you're going to copy and paste this deposit address as well as the amount that should also be up here. So you're going to copy and paste. In this instance, I'm going to click withdraw, copy and paste the view details deposit address into it, and say that I'm going to send $5, 5 USDC specifically, 1-to-1. And then the fingerprint situation is going to come up for at least for my laptop or the PIN, and then I'm going to approve the transaction for the funds to be sent from this wallet up here to this deposit address. Now immediately, there's like there's three things that are going to happen. So look at the wallet balance is 6 and it says awaiting funds. As soon as you do that, it's going to say funds have been received because it's automatic, because it was looking for the address and it was looking for the amount. And the wallet balance has been decreased. So now there's 1 USDC. So 5 USDC have been sent from this address to that deposit address, which it was looking for this address and it was looking for the amount. At this stage, the funds have been sent to where the location. And now you're going to be getting an email also automatically. So the wallet balance is going to change, the status is going to update, and you're going to get an email at the exact same time, which is going to say that your funds, their transfer has been complete. They've received your funds from the blockchain. Like you have sent the funds to the address, and now they're going to allot you your USD to your bank account. As it says with this one, because I chose ACH, it'll be expected to 1 to 3 business days. And you'll get another email telling you that it's been received, and you can also see it reflected in your bank account.